is up, my geeks and freaks? Big Girl Geek here with a brand new review. It's Monday. That means we are here for the Passage. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for the Geek
3, 2, 1.
Alright, you guys, time for the review. Season 1, Episode 5. Let's get into it. So, the episode starts off with a new character, Horace Gilder, who is the director of, or deputy director of the Department of Defense, who I guess is heading up the whole Noah project. He's come to do to check up on them after the whole debacle of one of the soldiers last week going rogue and them having to, shoot him and take him out. So already off the bat, we know we're not gonna like this guy. We can even tell from the previews we weren't gonna like this guy. We cut to Amy and Brad, who of course they're bonding. Their bond is getting stronger, getting better, and I feel like Amy has really matured over these last 5 episodes. Everything is moving so fast. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I don't know, she just feels so more mature. She's learning so much from Brad, and I feel like it's so rushed though that we're not seeing it. We're seeing it, but we're not seeing it. For me, we're not seeing it enough. I feel like we're missing some moments or something, or maybe it's just too rushed. I don't know. I feel like we're missing something. Like I said, she's such a smart little girl. Her and Brad make a exit plan, an exit strategy, and then we cut to the main doctor, Jonas. He doesn't know if he has the virus yet at this point in the beginning of the episode, and they're still refusing. Him and Nicole, the black doctor, are talking. They still are refusing to say vampires. Jonas actually used the word vampires. Nicole's still like, we're not calling them vampires. He's like, whatever at this point, because he doesn't know if he has a virus or not. He's like, whatever, vampires, I don't care. He's flipping out because he doesn't know if he has a virus. They cut to a flashback scene of Tim, the main vampire, and Jonas's wife. Elizabeth. I'm remembering names. And it was very apparent from that first flashback scene that Tim had some type of inappropriate or romantic feelings towards Jonas's wife, Elizabeth, which we'll get into later. So we also see Lacey and Brad's ex-wife. Oh, I can't remember her name. But we see them. They are still on the run. They decide to go to Lacey's old hangout. Remember, she said in her episode that she was a nun, so they do go to the convent. I was hoping we get some flashback scenes, but we have not yet. But Lacey is saying that for some reason she feels some type of bond and that she has to protect Amy. I'm like, where did that come from? It's like everyone that meets this little girl automatically feels like they have some bond and that they need to protect her. I mean, it's cool, but I'm like, that just came out of left field. I don't know. And then we see them in a church later praying, and we see Brad's wife get kidnapped. We don't know who took them. We could just assume that it's these soldiers at Project Noah, but we really just don't know. Could be new people, could be a game changer, could be something totally different, something new. So that kind of wrapped up their story. They were on for like, their scenes probably total like 2 minutes. They weren't on a lot, but that was their little like C story for the episode. Nicole, we see Dr. Nicole giving an update to Geidler. Like I said, we don't like him. They decide that they want to make, or he decides in the younger doctor, that was like, get the girl in the first place, get a child, decide that they want to make Amy into a weapon. And the younger doctor thinks that he can mind control the vampires. How do you think that's going to turn out for him? Nicole wants to shut down Project Noah, and we all know that that wasn't happening, but she does help Brad and Amy get away, and she puts them in a freezer. And before we even get to that, we learn that Amy is developing these powers. She can read minds. We saw her outrun Brad in the last episode, where she can read minds. She doesn't feel cold, so I mean, she's getting all types of powers. And she even tells Clark when they come to take Brad away to separate them two, so she can be interviewed by the new deputy, or the deputy of defense, the deputy director of defense. She tells Clark, she's like, I hate you, and she gives him this look, and I'm like, I hope that girl whoops his ass. I hope she uses her powers on him and beats him up. Clark and Nicole, of course, get into a fight because Nicole tells Clark that she knows that nobody gave him the order not to kill Babcock, and I'm just like, ugh. Bored over it. There's no chemistry. I do not care. I did find out from a subscriber, from one of my geeks and freaks, that in the book Babcock is male and the Dr. Nicole, I think, is male, or doesn't even exist. So they've changed genders for those roles, which is interesting. I wonder why they did that. I don't know if they just want to go with the love triangle aspect. What do you guys think of that? Let me know in the comments. So it was pretty obvious Dr. Nicole was not down for this at all. Switch sides. He helped, like I said, help Brad and Amy get away. Anthony is giving Brad a warning about Amy. He's like trapped in his own thoughts and minds about his family. He's like, I'm doing this for Amy. You brought me here. This is what you did to me. I'm only helping you to help her. He's like, something's coming. You have to protect her. So I was right about Tim loving the Dr. Jonas's wife, because we seen a flashback scene one night. They had some type of, like passionate little kiss or whatever. But the Dr. Jonas told him, like, you already knew about it. This was this whole thing about you are mad that you lost her. Tim goes into the mind of the wife, and he's kind of playing tricks on her because she has like amnesia or is it not amnesia? She's sick. She has oh my god, what do you call it? Alzheimer's. She has like Alzheimer's, not amnesia. And she's like, do I remember you? And he's like, yeah, we're friends. He makes it like sunny and nice out. And it's clear he's like, prepping her for, trying to turn her, like make him his, like, I don't know, one of Dracula's wives or whatever. The young doctor, thinking that he could control, like I said, control these vampires, got played. The vampire, made him think he was in control just so he can escape. And he bit the mess and drank the blood out of that doctor right in front of Jonas, who was like in quarantine. It was such a great scene. I loved it. I love when we get to see the vampires in action. Love it, love it, love it. I love vampires. Oh, it was so good. So like I said, we found out more about Amy's powers. She doesn't get cold. She can run fast. She can read minds. Her powers are developing. I'm so into it. So I'm wondering though, is it just working on her, or will this work on any child that they get if they give them the virus? And she starts to say, she lets Brad know she saw Babcock, and she's like, but she told me that you're not gonna want me anymore when I change. And he's like, no, you're not, part of their family. You're my family. And my heart can't take it. I love it so much. They are so great. They are the heart of this show. Without them, the show would be nothing. I love their bond. I love the actors. And I also found out in the book that Amy character is written in the book, or pictures are drawn of the book, that she's a white girl, and the little girl that's playing Amy, the young actress, is getting hate because of it, because she's black. I'm like, are we really still doing this in 2019? Why are they hating on this child? She's clearly a child. She just went out for a role, and she was the best for the part. She's killing it. I'm not gonna spend too much time on that negativity. I just, want to say, if she ever was to watch this, girl, you're killing it. Do not mind what the haters say. That's awful. Just forget them. You keep doing your thing. You keep cashing your checks. So, like I said, we saw Tim go inside the wife's minds. The power that these virals have, the clone virals on show vampires have, to me is just, it's so good. It's so good. I'm trying to think of any other vampire movie or show where they had this much power to do this. I don't know, maybe Vampire Diaries, but I don't know. I know not like on Buffy or anything. I'm feeling it. What do you guys think about that? Let me know in the comments. So we had Fanning Gate had the janitor that like saved Babcock give Jonas's wife the virus, because he went to check on her when he got out of quarantine. She remembered him. She got out of the wheelchair. He looked and there was a needle. He gave her the virus. She's going to turn. But I think, here's my prediction, that yes, she's going to turn, but Fanning thinks that if he turns her, she's going to fall in love with him because they had that moment. I think she's not going to care at all, and she's going to end up being more powerful than Fanning. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Another power we learned at the very end of the episode is that Amy also has super hearing because she heard the virus coming, and she's like her own little black canary. She does a scream and they go running, and that was the end of the episode. Next week, what was the preview for next week? They kind of get out of the compounds, and the vampires, they all decide that they're going to kill the vampires with the sunlight, because the vampires said that they're going to kill them, and nobody's getting out of the facility alive. So, I mean, this is all happening very, very fast. This episode, I thought, overall, for the past 4 episodes, I'm saying I've been loving this. I like this episode. I don't think it was as great as the other episodes. It was good, but I thought the other episodes were better. This was like maybe my least favorite, but I don't know why, if that makes sense. I just was like, oh, okay, it was good. But it wasn't like, oh my God, I freaking loved it. No, it was good. It was good. It was solid. A solid, solid episode. Give it a B. So, again, Amy and Brad are holding the show for me. They are keeping me in it. The vampires are great. I'm loving it. More action with the vampires. I think we need some less talking, more action. I need more vampire action. That's probably why I gave it a B, even though we had some action, but I just wanted more. I just want more. And I need them to slow down a little bit. Just slow it down a little bit. So yeah, I give it a B. So that was my recap and review of The Passage. This one is a little bit quicker than my other ones because I have something I have to do, but I did want to get this out. And what did you guys think? I can't wait to discuss with you as always. I love the show. I'm in it for the entire season. I mean, I'm in it. Like, I'm not gonna stop watching until it goes off. I'm in it. I'm invested unless something dramatically changes. I hope it gets picked up for season 2. Still kind of early. You know, Fox is iffy. You never know. But what did you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Until next time, I'm out of here. Big Girl Geek out. Peace. Hey, where are you going? You just watched a cool video. Subscribe.